Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new match review here on the channel. My name is James and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's massive 5-1 victory over Mansfield Town. That's right, at the One Call Stadium, the Royals managed to pick up their biggest away win in, well, must be years and years and years, as the Royals have scored 5 goals past the Stags to go ahead and secure a comprehensive win. I'm not going to lie though, I'm a little bit deflated, and it's not because of Reading's result, but it's because once again Leyton Orient have come from behind to win. They were 1-0 down for the longest of times, and then 2 second half goals saw Leyton Orient win. So Reading still behind the O's in 7th place, when really for the majority of the fixture Reading was sat inside a playoff position. Now, in terms of the starting 11 that Noel Hunt went with today, we saw Joel Pereira, as always, remaining in goal. There was a change to the back four as Tavonge Rashisha came in at right back. Tyler Binden, Mbenge and Andre Garcia made up the rest of the back four. Lewis Wing, Harvey Nibbs and Charlie Savage were the three in the midfield, with Kelvin Ehibachiman playing out wide alongside Chem Campbell. Up front was Jaden Wareham, and what an impact Jaden Wareham had on this fixture. He managed to score 2 of the 5 goals for Reading today, and he had a really good performance up front in my opinion. Him winning the flick-ons and him holding up the ball was really good in this game, and actually contributed massively to Reading's second goal, which kind of deflated Mansfield quite a bit just after half-time. In terms of the first half though, the first 10 minutes Reading massively struggled and couldn't get out of their own half. Mansfield come into this fixture 20th in terms of the league table at home. They were in 20th position, and I thought Reading were just massively struggling to do anything against this side, and I thought, oh no, is this going to be the day where our playoff push is finally ended? And 15 minutes in, Reading had a good chance, but no one was able to pull the trigger. There's a couple of opportunities. I think it was Kelvin Ehibachiman, Nibbs, Savage and Campbell that all had a chance to have a shot, but no one pulled the trigger and Mansfield managed to clear away. Mansfield did hit the post as well 25 minutes in. It was Alfie Kilgore who ended up hitting it, but he was judged to have been offside following a free kick which was crossed into the box. And then 35 minutes into the game, Reading managed to break the deadlock. It was Jaden Wareham who ended up getting the goal. It came from a good high press from the Royals, which was the theme of this game. I don't know whether it was Mansfield just messing up at the back or whether it was Reading's high press. Based off league positions, I'd say it's definitely Mansfield with some dodgy playing out from the back. But either way, Reading managed to win the ball high up, and the ball found its way to Jaden Wareham. And on the edge of the box, Jaden Wareham placed it beautifully into the corner and managed to score and put Reading 1-0 up. Now, Reading did have a chance in the 41st minute to double their advantage. Chem Campbell, with some good running in the middle of the pitch, had Jaden Wareham to his right and just had to play an easy ball to Wareham, but he didn't do it. He continued to run, was a little bit selfish, and then the option of Kelvin Ehibachiman was there, but he blasted the ball over. In terms of the second half, it didn't take long Reading to score their second goal when it came in the 49th minute. And let's be honest, we don't really care how they go in. Like we said, it was Jaden Wareham who had a big impact on this goal. His flick-on was fantastically won and then found Charlie Savage. Savage then played the ball back out wide to Wareham. Wareham crossed the ball into the box, and after it was failed to be cleared away, Savage had a shot which hit the post. It came back out, and a deflection or failed clearance from George Williams has seen it crash off one of his other defenders and go in the back of the net. It put the Royals 2-0 up, and it really looked like we were in dreamland, as it looked as if we were going to be sitting in 6th position come the end of the day. But the Cardiac Kids, Leyton Orient, well, they managed to come back. But either way, Reading made it 3-0 57 minutes into the game. It was Lewis Wing with an absolute cracker. It was a Lewis Wing special, 25-30 yards out. It's absolutely rifled it into the top corner. And let's be honest, this is probably going to be a contender for goal of the season. That, the Crawley goal, Lewis Wing has just got a catalogue which is just unlimited in terms of his fantastic goal-scoring ability from long range. Mansfield did get a goal back 61 minutes in, just a few minutes after Reading's third went in. It was Bacchus that ended up scoring it. He placed it in the bottom corner really well, just past Joel Pereira. But then just 10 minutes later, Reading found the back of the net once again for the 4th time. It was Jaden Wareham who ended up getting his double and ended up getting his second of the game. Lewis Wing had a shot which ended up hitting the post. It's come straight to Wareham, and from about 2-3 yards out, has just placed it into an empty net. After that, Reading then made it 5 in the 95th minute. It was another mistake at the back from Mansfield, and Harvey Knibbs had an easy opportunity but decided to square the ball to Billy Bodin, who got his first goals for Reading. Billy Bodin getting his first goal for the Royals, obviously his dad formerly playing for Reading, and now Billy Bodin carrying on that tradition of scoring for the Royals. Now, in terms of the league table, like we said, Reading still sit in 6th position, like we have said multiple times. Unfortunately, Leyton Orient came from behind to beat Cambridge at Cambridge's ground. And it now sits Reading in 7th position. Like, we'll just read the league table. In 6th, Leyton Orient played 44, won 22, drawn 6, lost 16, with a plus 20 goal difference on 72 points. And then Reading sitting in 7th, 44 games, 20 wins, 12 draws, 12 losses, a plus 11 goal difference and a 72 points on the board. So it's an 8 goal difference at the moment. Leyton Orient in their next fixture will face Wycombe Wanderers, while Reading play Bristol Rovers. Hopefully, Wycombe can do Reading a favour and take something away from Leyton Orient's ground. And fingers crossed, we can go ahead and beat Bristol Rovers, damning them to a little bit more depression with their relegation thoughts looming over their head. But look, Reading, all they can do is continue to win, and they've done that today. It was an awful day on Friday, a really good day today, but I just feel a bit deflated due to the Leyton Orient result. And what makes it even worse is it was such a good goal as well that Leyton Orient scored. I had one eye on the Reading game, one eye on the Orient game. Unfortunately, Leyton Orient came away with them 3 points. But look, all Reading can do is continue to win and put the pressure on Richie Wellens' side. And fingers crossed that pressure folds them and Reading climb into that 6th spot. And that's going to be it for this one today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.